Last time, we left a field of 1,000 bones. Tonight, we don't even leave the house. A cat you have fed for years lies asleep by the fire. Then its shadow, on the paper screen, sits up, rises onto 2 legs, and the shape standing there is no longer a cat.
Welcome to Yokai Night. Tonight's yokai didn't come from a mountain or the sea. It's been asleep by your fire the whole time. Tonight, we are talking about the cat.
The Bakeneko is a house cat that has simply lived too long. One night it rises onto its hind legs and stays there.
A cat that turns into a person?
Its tail splits in 2, its eyes hold the lamplight like coins, and it grows far larger than a cat has any right to be. It speaks. It ties a cloth on its head and dances in the lamplight, and old pictures show whole rooms of cats dancing together. And the coldest telling, it kills the woman who feeds it, takes her face, and simply goes on living in her house. You may know its gentler face, Jibayan, the cat bus. The real folklore is much, much colder.
Wait, were there even pet cats in Japan back then?
There were, and Japan's great artists loved them. In this print, Hiroshige draws one dozing at a paper window, watching the Asakasa rice fields. We even know one by name. In 889, a Japanese emperor filled his diary, the Kanpyo Gyo Ki, the oldest Japan still has, with praise for his black cat. Its fur, he wrote, was the color of ink. Asleep it was a grain of millet, stretching, a drawn bow. If you have seen the quote superior to all cats online, that's a mistranslation. What he really praised was narrower, at catching mice in the dark, it beat them all. For centuries a cat like that was treasure, kept indoors, kept on a leash, bought, sold, and even stolen. And while every cat sat tied indoors, the rats took the city. So in 1602, Kyoto's magistrates raised a public notice, untie every cat, let them roam free, and never sell one again. A courtier copied that order into his own diary, the Tokitsugu Kyo Ki, so we can still read it. Within a season, the rats were beaten back. The cat became furniture with a name, earning its keep by the lamp and guarding the rice. But one rule held, never let a cat cross a body before burial. Japan's most famous cat story comes from Soga, in the far west. It starts with a board game, a lord and his retainer play, and the retainer wins. Humiliated in his own hall, the lord kills him on the spot.
Over a game?
The dead man's mother is old and alone, with one companion left. She tells the cat everything, then takes her own life, and the cat drinks her blood from the floor. After that, the castle changes. The lord cannot sleep, something sits on his chest each night, and is gone by morning. One of his women, they say, is no longer a woman at all. She has the dead mother's cat behind her face.
Could anyone actually stop it?
A young guard keeps watch, stabbing his own thigh to stay awake. He catches the thing in the lord's chamber, and the cat is killed. The lord recovers, and a temple is raised for the cat. Because Japan's answer to a vengeful spirit is not to defeat it and walk away. You give it an address, and offerings. Here is the twist. The scariest cat in Japan is not the Bakeneko. It is what the Bakeneko can become, the Nekoremata. A cat that lives long enough for its tail to split fully in 2, then leaves the house for the mountains, with no home, and no reason to spare anyone in it.
So how did an ordinary house cat earn a reputation like that?
Partly, the theater sold it. Kabuki made the cat monster a hit, and Kuneyoshi printed the stage cats again and again, like the one on screen, actors crouched on all fours. And the same century that feared the cat also adored it. Kunayoshi drew ordinary cats by the hundred, purely for fun, cats as actors, cats as letters, cats just being cats, like these.
So did people believe it, or just enjoy the show?
Both, at once, and the fear was real. The house that hung a lucky cat by the door still would not let one near a coffin. And that rule about the coffin has a name, the Ka-Sha. 2.5 centuries ago the artist Tori Yarmr Seki-yen drew it just like this, a cat beast wreathed in fire and storm. At the funerals of cruel people, it was said to drop out of the thunderclouds, tear the body from its coffin, and carry it off to be devoured. And an ordinary house cat, if it lived long enough, could become one, which is exactly why mourners kept a blade on the lid, and every cat far from the dead. Why a cat, and never a were-dog? Japan feared the fox and the badger out in the open fields, at a safe distance. The cat was different. The cat was inside. It had a name, a place by the fire, and it watched you sleep. Here is our reading. The Bakeneko is the monster of intimacy, the fear that the thing you love best has been studying you. In truth, the Bakeneko is only one of a whole family of Japanese cat spirits, and the old scrolls catalogue them all. There is the Nekoremata, the two-tailed beast that leaves the house for the mountains. The Kinkacho, a cat that lapped lamp oil for years, then one night rose up as a woman and slipped quietly away. And the gentlest of them all, the Emaneki-neko, the very same cat, one paw raised, waving good fortune in through the door. Here is what surprises people. Almost everywhere cats live beside humans, the same unease grows, though each land shapes it its own way. In Scotland, the Kartshi, a great black cat with a single white spot, said to steal the soul from a body before burial. In Egypt, Bastet, but here it flips. The cat is not the thief at the funeral, she is the guardian of the house. In China, the Mao Gui, a cat spirit fed in secret, and set on a neighbor like a weapon. And in Mexico, the Nahual, a person who walks the night as a cat.
Same animal, same fear, under a different sky.
So tell me, in your country, is the cat the guard of the house, or the thing that got in? There is no shrine to the Bakeneko, but the cat has an address in Tokyo, Gotokuji, a temple in the west of the city, filled with small white beckoning cats. They stand in their thousands, each one left by someone whose wish came true.
The same lucky cat waving in every shop window?
The very same animal. The beckoning cat and the face stealer are two ends of one bond. Feed a thing for 1,000 years, and you hope it is grateful, and you wonder what it is thinking. Want the living version? Japan has islands where the cats outnumber the people. And the cat never left the screen. You have met it in Mononoke, in Shaman King, in Shin Megami Tensei. Japan did not invent a monster and drop it in the house. It looked at what was already there, quiet and patient by the fire, and decided that anything that good at waiting had to be keeping a secret.
That's a Bakeneko, the one in the house that was always watching you back. If you enjoyed it, do subscribe, it keeps the lamps lit. Next time we go down to the water, to something the size of a hill beside a boat, and the one rule every sailor knew: never say its name, the Umibozu. Until then, keep a light on.
And if you want more monsters, our sister channel Monster Atlas explores the beasts and cryptids of the whole world.